Hey, good morning, you fuckers! It's the Daily BM, and I got Mikey with me. What's up, man?
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another fun-filled episode with Brad and myself talking about bullshit.
You're so calm,
all day
cool,
long.
and collect. You're so calm, cool, and collect. Every time we get out here.
Hi, everybody.
I feel like you're like part of that. You could be on that Saturday Night Live skit where the two ladies are talking about sweaty balls.
Sweaty balls. Like, I haven't seen that one.
You're like, I love everybody who. You should always place my balls in your mouth. They're delicious. You know. I saw the latest.
They are rather salty and tasty.
Wait, what? Was I asleep?
Oh, no. Were you?
I faked it. I was actually kind of awake. So it's just like normal. Golly. At first I thought I was talking to my wife. Wait, what? Nah, man. You know, I watched the latest Sweaty Balls one. It's not Sweaty Balls, I don't know why I said, but it's the Sweaty Family Recipe with Alec Baldwin. I hadn't seen this one, so I must have missed it. But he was basically talking about his wiener, and it was hot dogs, like for a baseball stadium. But the two women are like, "Oh my god, I don't know if I can put that much of a wiener in my mouth." And he's like, "You know, you don't have to put the whole thing in your mouth." He goes, "You can just put half." You know, so they're like, they do this whole skit, dude. If you haven't seen it, it's absolutely fucking hysterical. I was like dying laughing as I was watching. I think I sent it to you. I sent it to you in a text.
You may have. I'm so far behind watching shit that I'm way behind.
I was like, that's pretty fucking funny, and I haven't seen it.
Yeah. You know, today's topic is Tech Talk Thursday, and I kind of wanted to talk a little bit about Vault Tech, since Fallout is on, Prime Video.
Okay.
And it's a new show that is based on a video game series. I love the video game series. I only played 1 and 2. I never got past after that because I just kind of ran out. I was thinking about starting up 4 or Fallout 76, but haven't. But I really think it's kind of wild about having a little Pip-Boy, your personal assistant, on your arm that does all sorts of crazy shit. Like, and it brings me to like wearable tech and what your thoughts are on it. Because I just got a new piece of wearable tech that I got through. Shit, I just knocked my camera off. I did, talk about tech.
Technical difficulty. We'll be right back.
I just got a new piece of tech that I want to talk about in a minute. I got it through my health savings account as a insurance write-off.
Interesting.
And yeah, and I'll talk about it here in just a second. But I wanted to get your thoughts on, wearable tech and where you think it's heading, and what you think. What would you be willing to wear, and what would you not be willing to wear? Like, would you be able to wear the Fallout Pip-Boy that they have on their arms, that big ass gadget that like does like a bazillion things?
Okay, I gotta ask just a couple of questions. Can I armor it? And what I mean by that is, can I put missiles and freaking guns on it and shit like that, where I'm like, you know what I mean?
Well, I mean, you have to go by today's society, so no, I don't think we're allowed to walk around with missiles and shit.
So I can't put I can't put guns on it and go around and shoot shit. All right, cool. Yeah, that's how today's society is today, it seems. But wearable tech, I'm a fan of it at times.
Right.
Like, so for instance, both of us have been on this, I don't want to say health kick, lifestyle change, because it's not a kick. It's something that we're gonna stick with.
Kicking my ass. That's
that's the only thing it's doing. By the way, I got to talk to you about TRX bands and why they kick the shit out of you, and you don't realize.
Oh, I love TRX bands. I have them here. I use them all the time.
Either I'm that fat and heavy, or I'm just such a pussy that I can't use my own body weight strength sometimes. I'm like,
TRX rocks.
Oh, dude, I was doing TRX bicep curls the other day, and let me tell you something, man. It kicked the shit out of me. I was like, it was worse than picking up a 50-pound dumbbell.
I'm about to look that up and see how you do a TRX bicep curl.
You got to angle your body at a certain angle, and then you just basically pull your body weight
two
up.
hands. Okay, I got you. No,
Yeah.
I've done those. Nope, I
Yeah,
got you.
yeah, and they you don't realize depending obviously on the degree angle
On the
you're at, the
angle.
point
Yeah, the
the
angle.
angle.
The steeper the angle, the more weight.
No shit. I was like, yeah, man, I can do this.
Which
Holy shit! I got 6 reps in, and I was like,
Which is actually hard for you, being given your how short you are. You
I
probably would
knew
like
you were gonna
you're
crack a fucking
literally.
short joke. What a dick! I swear to God, he always has to crack the midget joke. I get it. All right, that's cool. Yeah. So I wish I had a wearable one of those things right now because I'd be like, pow. But
Yeah, through the
no,
screen.
all joking around. Yeah, no shit. No, it'd be one of those missiles that I said, go to Mike's current location. Takes off.
Do you
Hits
remember
like
that movie? I don't remember the name of the movie, but they had bullets that you put people's names into them, and then the bullet flew through around, and then it killed the one person it was supposed to hit. I don't remember the name of the movie, but I remember that being the dumbest thing I've ever seen.
Yeah, it was like a tracking
He
bullet. I
shoots
know
it
what
out
you're
the
talking
gun,
about.
and it's like near,
Yeah,
bam, and hits someone guy.
And then it would rock that guy and kill him. But
had no steering, no propulsion, nothing. It just flew magically through the air and took him out.
It reminded me of the old 1970 or late 70s, early 80s movie of Phantasm, that stupid ball that would go and fly around. How the hell does a ball fly straight and then the spikes come out?
That I can understand, because that would be like mysticism and magic and like dark arts.
Works.
You know what I mean? Like that, yeah. I can understand that. I can understand that it's some type of like mystical power, but this was like a human-made bullet, like this wasn't like infused with like Zeus's semen or something like that. Like
why would you infuse? Why would you infuse anything with Zeus's semen? Why did you go straight?
Why wouldn't you?
Why did you go straight to a semen freaking reference? I mean,
why wouldn't you? Like, I mean,
I know you just woke up with some morning wood, but come on now.
I mean, you're talking about god powers. I'm sure that's where god powers come from.
Oh,
obviously,
your semen.
Obviously, you never watched The Magicians, did you?
No, but I'm just imagining Zeus like jerking off and freaking bathing you in semen and making you powerful.
In The Magicians, it's a show about obviously people having magic and magicians, and there's this like mystical land of Fillory that they travel to, and they have to imbue the power of the gods in order to fight this monster, and that's how you imbue the power of the gods.
Wait.
It's how do you
semen. Wait, what do you got to do with it?
Drink it. You have to drink the semen.
I was just about to ask. I was gonna ask you a fucked up question. I was like, "Hey, dude, would you have to like suck Zeus's dick in order to?"
It was funny. It was funny because the guy was gonna like he was all gung ho about being the hero of the story until he found out that he had to do that, and then the girl stepped up because they're like, "Come on, you do it already! Like you know what it's about." And she's like, "Oh man, really? Seriously? Like that's where this is gonna go? Like, this is not fair at all." And he's like, "Come on, man, this is just like high school, like all over again. Why does it matter?
Why is it gotta be high school?" She's gotta take a
because they were all in college. They're all college age, so they had to reference like younger, like high school.
Yeah, I wonder if she would hand Zeus. I wonder if she would hand Zeus like some pineapple first. You know what I mean? Hey man, will you eat this? Will you eat this?
He wasn't Zeus. He was some satyr looking motherfucker, like goat head with like goat horns, a human face, and like goat hooves, and she's like.
I would.
And then she says something. He's like, "Hey, at least you didn't have to get it straight from the tap," because he handed her a jar of it, like just a drink from it. She's like, "At least I didn't make you get it straight from the tap."
See, this is why I would be a horrible god, because I'd be like, "Yeah, you have to like work my unit in order to freaking get to the god juice.
Unit.
You have to work the unit to get the god juice. I'm sorry.
You'd be just like every other god in all the other stories. I mean, seriously,
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Well, anyway, so back to wearable tech. So wearable tech. I don't know how we got onto Zeus's semen and got sidebarred on Zeus's semen, but wearable tech. Like I wear my Apple Watch, and for fitness stuff. But there has been times where I'm like, okay, I'm becoming so dependent on that I'm not really. I'm like wanting to close the rings, where it gets obsessive. So I can see where if you don't manage the wearable technology right, that it can become obsessive to the point, because I have actually heard people where they're going, oh man, I didn't close my rings today. I'm like, how about you just got your exercise in and take that as a win? You know what I mean? Versus,
Yeah,
oh
people
God,
people get ups people do get upset about that. I know I get upset about it. I was getting really obsessed about it. Like, I had, like, a 94-day streak going,
mm-hmm.
and then, something happened with my watch. Either I forgot to put it on or the battery died, and I didn't hit my ring for standing, because that's the one that you have to do it every hour for
Correct.
12 hours,
Yep.
and I missed it, and I was so pissed because I was like, "I haven't missed a ring in 94 fucking days. God dang it. Fuck this." You know what I mean? Like, I was pissed. I was like, "Alright, this is too much."
It's obsessive.
Like, I know I stood up more than 12 times, you know what I mean? Like,
Right. Yeah.
I've been standing up all day, like, to end up getting down, so I hit the objective, I just didn't hit the number, you know?
And that's what I'm getting at. So I feel like, yeah, it has its advantages, but it also has its disadvantages when it
Yeah.
comes to being an obsessive trait versus being something that you're using to, just track data and then, and be okay with the fact that you might not have tracked it for that day. I don't
So
know if you recently have paid attention because I know we share data between our fitness stuff. Like there's been times where I go now, I'm trying not to be so obsessed with it and just getting through the routine and getting my workout in versus going, oh my God, I got 6 more minutes to do. Let me just throw in an ab routine just so I can close my ring.
Oh,
You know
I
what I
haven't
mean?
yeah, I haven't watched that, no.
But
I
you got
actually
people
have
that
all
do that.
I actually have all the notifications turned off on my watch, and I use it pretty much mostly the dumb watch because I found that it was extremely distracting getting phone calls, messages, alerts from apps on my wrist and hitting and vibrating my wrist and being like, "Hey, pay attention to me. Pay attention to me." And I realized I need to turn that shit off so I can get focused on what I'm trying to get through. So
So
I've
do you go
actually
into
disabled
airplane
that.
mode? Do you go into
I
airplane mode
do.
when you work out?
No, I turn I no, I go into fitness. I have a fitness focus set up.
Oh, okay.
So what it does is it puts everything on pause and it doesn't alert me unless the person calls 2 or 3 times. I think through on the 3rd call it'll ring through.
I'm gonna do
Um,
that too, man. A fitness focus. I
because
didn't
the
even think of
problem with
that.
airplane mode is it completely disconnects you and then you don't know where you're at or what you're doing or what's going on in life. So I
But
don't like
that's
that.
okay.
Um, but you know, what do you think about the glasses, like the Meta glasses that let you Facebook live stream straight from your glass, like your Ray-Bans? They have the camera right in the middle. That's microscopic, you can hardly see it, and then they have speakers built in that you can't see and only you can hear. I don't know if you've worn them yet, but they are trippy because you put them on and you can hear it like a stadium, like you're like like a concert, but nobody else around you can hear it. And there's nothing in your ear, it's over your ear. I don't know how they're doing it, some voodoo hoodoo magic,
Some
but
voodoo magic, man.
it's pretty
Fucking voodoo
incredible.
magic.
And then
So, are
you
you
can literally go
watching a
live.
concert or are you going live stream?
No, you can live stream. You don't see anything in your glasses. There's
Oh,
nothing in
okay.
the mirror. It's just regular sunglasses,
Okay.
like Ray-Ban sunglasses. And in the middle, it has a tiny camera that allows you to connect to your phone, and you can live stream what you're seeing without having your phone, holding like you see everybody
Oh.
holding their phones up like this.
Okay.
So
So,
you
here
don't have to do that because now it's live streaming through your glasses. So you're 100% present. Nobody knows you're filming, and
now
it's wild. I mean, I was like,
now
"Holy
I
shit,
could
this
see
is
some
Big
reasons
Brother
to
shit."
have that. I could see some reasons to have that. I mean, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say I would, because you know how I am. I say that the porn industry always grabs shit first and does it. So I see that they should have been, because okay, so yeah, this sounds fucked up, but I don't really care. So how like when you watch certain porn, they got the stupid the like headband on with their
Mhm.
camera and their fucking video in it, and they're over there adjusting their camera by their
Yeah.
laptop trying to show their scene.
Yeah.
I can see where if it were me, I would say, "Hey, dude, let's do this," and you could have it from a first person's, like, maybe joint live stream, so the
Yeah.
other person's that's getting it and the other person that's giving it, now you got 2
Yep.
separate sides of stream. So, I could see where, like, that would and it would be huge, like, if you were, like, at a baseball game and your wife couldn't make it and you wanted to live stream it to her
Yeah, and I mean, I
or
think it's
him.
kinda cool because again, you don't have people holding their phones up, in the middle of the event where it's blocking other people's views because 'cause they're trying to record it, you know? and you're in the moment. So I see the advantage, but it's also like privacy because you don't know now you don't know who's recording you or not. You literally because it's you can't. It's so the camera is so tiny, it doesn't stand out. Like it's not like you have a big RCA camera on your shoulders, or you're strapped on the side and you look like something out of Star Trek, like a Borg, like
Somebody walk it. We
it's
are the Borg.
microscopic. So I'm pretty interested to see where that goes, and I'm also really interested to see where the augmented reality glasses start getting smaller and more wearable. Like one day, the glasses like I'm wearing now will start to have augmented reality in them, so you'll be able to see things that other people can't see because it's projected on your camera, and you can see through it. So you'll be able to interact with stuff that's not there. Like just like what Apple's doing with their Vision Pro, you'll be able to use your hands to interact with things based on spatial awareness of where it's at, but it won't actually physically be there. There'll be no controllers and there'll be just regular glasses like I'm wearing now. I think that's going to be a really cool time. I think that's going to be a really cool product because you're not going to have the phone in front of you. Now the problem is when you're sitting in front of somebody. Now all of a sudden, are you super distracted because you're reading text messages off to the side? You're watching a Netflix show off to the other side. Then you're trying to have a conversation with the person in the middle.
or
Like
or you're in a meeting. I can see where this. Okay, I can see where this would happen with the blue collar worker at a meeting. All right, and hear me out. That really isn't involved in the meeting. He's like clicking, down low or something, or he's or
yeah,
better. Or here's the weird one. You think it. So it telepathically reads your brainwave,
yeah, because it's
and you're
touching your brain right here, so
yeah,
it's picking up
yeah.
on some type of
So
sensor.
you might think Netflix, you know what I mean?
It's
And
like
then it pops up in the center screen, and you're just like watching a movie, and all of a sudden it's like, oh shit, what did he just say? And then you think it, and then it plays back the video of what that person just said. So you go, yeah, you were talking about the chromosome layer of X33. You know what I mean? In the meeting, and then the person
oh
thinks
my
you're fucking.
god! Oh
You
my
see what
god! I
I'm
love
saying? And then
that.
the person thinks
Yes.
that you're paying attention because it's reading your thought process of going, oh shit, remind me what he just said. You know what I mean? And you're just thinking,
Yeah. No, I freaking
like
love that, dude.
almost like telepathic, in a way where it's
Mhm.
the brainwave being read. And because I mean, really think about it. You're thinking your computer in your head is really just signals. So it'd
Yeah,
be just
100%.
maybe and damn well a computer will someday be able to interpret those signals just like your brain does. So you'll be talking back and forth telepathically to that piece of
Right.
device. So I really truly believe that's where we're headed. So I think that yes, it has its pros, but it also has its cons. So it really just depends on the environment. And I think you're just going to see like regulations. You're going to see rules in place, like when you go
Yeah.
into facilities, certain government buildings, you can't wear them in there. In meetings, you have to take glasses off. No wearable devices. You
Right.
kind of have that now, where you can't wear
But it's
certain
gonna get more.
devices.
It's probably gonna have to get more intense. You're probably gonna have to
Yeah,
have
and they're going to
screening for it.
scan you more.
But
And it's going to create jobs of people scanning and things like that. But
yeah,
anyway, so
there is a new piece of tech that I just got. It's not new, but it's
yeah,
new to me.
yeah. Tell me about
And I got it. It was covered by my health savings account.
it. Okay.
So I've been wondering about my sleep quality
Mhm.
because I sometimes feel like I'm not getting enough restorative sleep.
Mhm.
And I used to have a Sleep Number bed that tracked it, like tracked my breath rate, heart rate, all that stuff. But then when we got the purple bed, I lost all that capability, which kind of
Mhm.
sucked because it was kind
Mhm.
of nice to know if I got a good night's sleep or not. So I was doing some research. I tried to wear my Apple Ultra to bed, but the problem is it's so thick it gets caught on everything,
Mhm. It's distracting.
like covers, sheets, wife's hair, whatever. It's just annoying. So I don't. And then the battery life is not that great. It's 3 days, but it kinda wears down quicker than that, in my opinion. The personal through not my opinion, but through my personal use on my device. So, I was trying to find something that was, uh, less, invasive in the bed, and
Hmm.
I also so what I ended up getting was this Ultra Human Ring. It's really, really tiny, as you can see
Okay.
on the camera. It
Mhm.
looks like a wedding band because I also was looking for a replacement wedding band.
Mhm.
Um And it tracks, like, your heartbeat, your skin temperature, your, VO2, um, your oxygen level, your sleep quality, your movement, like, all of that information. all from your finger. And it has a 7-day battery life, so you only have to charge it once for 30 minutes for 7 days. And I slept in it last night, and yeah, I didn't even, it didn't bother me at all. Like, I fell asleep, had no issues, didn't get caught on nothing, no nothing. And it was covered by my insurance, which was crazy, through my health savings account. But, I did the first night of sleep, and it said that I was doing 78. Out of 100. So the app, I'm trying to pull it up real quick here for everybody to show them. Last night it actually 75. I got 6 hours 10 minutes of sleep. My heart rate was 60 beats per minute while I was sleeping, and it tracks what the sleeping is. And as it builds a trend, it starts to make recommendations like go to bed earlier, when to drink caffeine, when's the optimal time for your circadian rhythm, what your oxygen saturation is, how long you're in deep sleep, what your REM was, how restless you were. So I'm really interested to see over the next couple of weeks how I can use this data to improve my quality of sleep. And there's another piece of equipment that I'm all of a sudden thinking about getting, and that is a metabolism system. I don't know if you've seen them, but you basically wear it, like it injects into you, and you wear it, and you put a patch over it, and it tells you how foods affect your blood sugar. Yeah, I know. I don't know why my reactions are on. So if you're gonna watch this on YouTube, you're gonna see a thumbs up from me like a dozen times.
Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah,
I don't have mine on.
Confetti.
It's a party.
It's a party.
I think you had to do
Is
two
it two of
hands.
these?
Yeah, I think it's two of them. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now you got
There
the
we
laser.
go. Oh,
Oh, now
yours
I
are
got
on
one
too.
too.
Light
Oh
show.
yeah, light show,
So yeah,
baby.
their technology right there. But I think it's gonna be great to see how my sleep quality improves over the next couple weeks by tracking, what I'm doing every day. And I think the metabolism would be interesting to see exactly how foods affect me
Right.
as I eat them.
Let's do it, man.
So that's also covered by my health insurance, my health savings account. So I was like, shit, this is kind of cool. So it's wild because I'm also thinking, I was talking to my insurance guy today, and pretty soon they're going to be able to have access to all of this data. I'm sure that at some point they will, and they'll be able to assess if you're high risk, low risk, no risk, what your risk factor is as far as being insurable. Because like, oh, this guy lives a very unhealthy lifestyle. You know what I mean? Versus somebody that does live a great lifestyle, and they're going to be paying a lot less because they don't have as many chances of being sick. So that's going to be wild because they're going to have all these data points on us.
Wow. What did they used to say that you had over 60,000 or 600,000 data points on you already?
Mm-hmm.
So just triple that by the next 10 years, probably even more than that. I'm probably lowballing it.
It'll be trillions of
It'll be
data
trillions
points
of data points,
a
and they'll be able
day.
to
A day.
and they'll track that data, and with AI coming in and being able to track that data even more efficiently, it's gonna get crazy where we go here in technology in the next 10 years. Just in the next 10 years. Because I feel like we're in a technology rebirth again, just like what we were with the first processor. So
100%.
Anyway, so what we'll do before we get out of here, is guys, tune in here in a couple of weeks. Mark your calendars, Mike. Mark your calendar, and we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna see where he's at with this app over the next 2 weeks. And if he gets the metabolism app, maybe we'll be able to have that data and talk about that on that following Thursday too. So check in, not next Thursday, but the next, and we'll check in 2 weeks and see how that played out. We'll talk about it. How's that?
Yeah, sounds good, man. That'll be great. Great information for your Tech Talk Tuesdays.
Yeah, no shit.
Or
all right.
Tech Talk Tuesday. Yeah. Yeah, it's Tuesday.
Yeah, guys, don't forget you could. Yeah. It's Thursday. You had it right, man. I don't know, man. It's Titty Tuesdays.
You know what? We fucked it up, guys, because it's supposed to be trending Thursdays, and we did Tech Talk Tuesday on Thursday. So
whatever. Fuck it. You got a bonus.
To tech.
Yeah, you got.
Brad said we're doing tech today, so I was like, tech. I could talk tech all day.
Yeah, double nerd. It's double nerd week. So
double nerd week.
But so anyway,
also health is always trending, Sal, and nerd stuff's always trending.
Yeah, that's true.
I am a nerd.
Hello, we are robots and AI takes us over. But anyway,
Yeah.
listen, guys, don't forget if you're one of the bearded listeners, don't forget to head over to masondangerco.com and then use the promo code DailyBM and you get 20% off on your whole entire anything you order in your cart. So don't forget to head over there, get it while it's good. And also, don't forget to head over to dailybm.com where you can follow us on all of our socials, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, you name it. OnlyFans for feet. No, I'm just kidding. And
I'm
don't
so
forget.
glad you reminded me on that actually, because I need to jump on Mason Danger and or redo a reorder.
Yeah, me too. So hold on because we'll do one together. So that being said, in more ways than one. But also, don't forget also head over to YouTube and Rumble where you can also follow or subscribe on those platforms as well. Mikey, you got anything before we get out of here?
Yeah, I'm about to make a rumble in the house. Yeah, baby.
All right, guys. We'll see you tomorrow. We'll catch you on the flip side.
Have a good one.
Deuces.